What's up, guys? So I just got to the gym. Today's my off day, so like I said, this is when I'm going to tape videos. Hopefully I can be posting them consistently every week. We'll see, because I've said that before and obviously that has not worked yet. But today I'm going to be posting I'm going to be doing a leg and booty workout, specifically focusing on quads and the glutes. I have done some before, but I have changed my style recently. You can kind of tell through Instagram I'm working with higher reps and lower weight now. I was really working previously on building muscle, so I was lifting really heavy, doing, low rep, high weight work. And now that I'm trying to cut, I have shifted my workout routine. I've added in cardio. I might do some cardio today, so I will tape that also. We'll see how I feel. But yeah, I'm also on spring break, so that's awesome. I really just need a break. My life has been just go, 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 and I'm so exhausted. I think I might have anemia or something, because I'm always tired. I don't know if it's just I'm overworking myself or if I literally have something wrong with me, so maybe I'll go get that checked out. It's like a school bus, and it just drops someone off at a a hair extension place. That's, I don't know, that's weird. Alright, let's go. Alright, so here I'm doing some warm-up type-ish, just some stretching and some band work to activate my glutes and open up my hips. Stretching is very important. I try and make 100% sure that I'm at least stretching before every leg day. I know that's probably bad. I should be stretching before any workout, but sometimes it really just comes down to a time constraint. So I am in a rush a lot of the times, and I just kind of skip over the whole stretching part, which I've been trying to get better at, but I 100% make sure that I am stretching on every leg day, because you just have, the capability of really hurting yourself with a lot of these movements that you're doing. Even though I'm not doing hamstrings today, hamstrings, you gotta stretch them out. If you tear that, you're kind of fucked, let's be honest. That's my biggest fear, is tearing a hamstring. But anyways, I do things like front lunges, side lunges, just kind of the touch your toes type thing. Just really trying to get as stretched out as possible. Stretching out my calves right here, because those are always tight for some reason. And then these leg swings my friend had shown me, my best friend, because she was doing them, and they really do a good job at opening up your hips. So you just do these front and back leg swings, and then you do side ones as well, like I'm doing right there. It just sucks when you're trying to squat and your hips are tight. It feels awful. So those help that. I'm just walking on over to grab my hip circle. It is from a brand called MB Slingshot. You can look them up on Instagram or online. They're on Amazon. I think that this band you can find for $25 on Amazon. It's basically just a super strong resistance band, and you can do things like walks. These front and side walks that I'm doing really help open up the hips and just start putting some pressure on your glutes. But yes, I highly recommend these bands. I was sent one of these and I'm in love with it. It's just a really sturdy resistance band, basically. So yeah, you can do kickbacks with these. I find it a lot tighter than some of the shitty rubber ones that I have, so it's my favorite thing. I did some warm-up squats too that got kind of cut off. Alright, so we're going to be starting the workout off with some squats. I am doing a quad and glute focus workout, so squats are awesome for both of these muscles. Squats have kind of been named the holy grail of booty building, but the thing is, they actually work your quads quite a lot. I'm also quad dominant, so it's always been hard for me to target my glutes while doing squats. So using a band like this can really help. It forces you to push out your knees while squatting, and it also helps you to have the correct hip positioning. So it just puts more pressure on your glutes and forces you to actually use them when pulling up. I did these last week with some higher weight and lower reps, and I literally could not feel my ass for like 3 days. Here I did 10 sets of 10 reps at 95 pounds, so very high rep ratio with these. Next up, we have a superset. This is kind of a new thing that I tried. It's basically a split squat into a front lunge. It does take, I don't know how I did this because I literally have no coordination. So hopefully that gives you guys, some confidence to try it out, because I am not the most coordinated person, and I was somehow able to pull it off. Basically, you're just putting your leg up for a split squat and then taking it off of the block and lunging forward. And then when you come back up, you're pushing off that front leg and swinging your leg back up onto the block into the position to do the split squat again. I was holding two 10-pound kettlebells on each side. And you just want this to be a fluid motion. I think that the shoes I was wearing also kind of helped. Maybe that's a conspiracy theory, I don't know, but they they were a little higher. They're the high top shoes, so I was able to just kind of throw my leg up there when coming back up. These really, really worked my quads. I felt like that's where I was feeling it more. If you can see here, the second set really started to get me after I did that first leg, because that leg I'm standing on right now was literally dying. It just literally felt my quads were just on fire. So here I'm taking a little break, shaking it out for a second, and then getting back into it. So yeah, for these you're going to be doing 3 sets of 12 reps on each leg. So that's 12 split squats and 12 lunges with that. Okay, so some more band work. I love bands for glute days. I use them in multiple exercises because they're just so effective. For this one, I just threw a medium resistance band on my ankles, and you're just doing the leg lifts here. You want to be pulling out at the feet. So you want to be pushing against the resistance band basically while doing these, and pulling up completely with your glutes. So you want to squeeze your glutes at the top. You can hold it for a few seconds if you want. I was just kind of going for it. And with these, you're going to be doing 3 sets of 15 reps. Alright, so the true holy grail of booty building, in my opinion, are the hip thrusts, way more than the squats. These really work your glutes. I also feel this in my hamstrings while doing them as well. But basically I've got a band around my thighs again. As you can see, I put on the little pad there, which I didn't have on all the way, which is why I'm adjusting it. If you don't use a pad, you might be a little crazy, because your hips will be really sore even with using a pad. So I highly, highly recommend either buying one if your gym doesn't have it, or just using one. I'm working at 155 pounds here. With this, you want your back, you want it to be right under your shoulder blades on the bench, and it's going to be a sort of hinging motion while pushing up the hips and squeezing the glutes at the top. After I did the weighted ones, I moved into a set of unweighted ones. It's the same motion, but you're just not using any weight and just squeezing the glutes at the top as much as possible. And you're going to be doing 3 sets of 12 of each of these. So now you're going to be supersetting the hip thrusts with these side leg lifts. With these, I did them weighted, so basically you are holding a plate on your hip. I was using a 25-pound plate. It's important to get a good grip on here. You can see I was not really liking that original grip I chose, so I switched over to a just more natural grip, holding it on that other side. With these, you really want to focus on not holding up the weight of the plate with your hand and with your, your biceps. You want to be actually using your, your hips to be pushing the weight up. Otherwise, it kind of defeats the purpose of it. These are really awesome for working the side glutes, which helps give them like more of a rounded tone. I naturally build my glutes out, so these are a great exercise for me to work on the side of my booty. So we have made it to the last set of the workout. If you have survived so far, I don't know. I was pretty burned out at this point, but you're going to be ending this all with a TRISET. Starting off with rope pulls, some of my favorites. With these, you are just having the rope go all the way back. That is why I'm bending my knees. It just provides a better range of motion. Your arms can go all the way through when you bend them. That way you are pulling up for a more of a distance, I guess is the best way to put it. And you're squeezing the glutes right there at the top. These are really awesome for glute focused work. Moving on, you're going to be doing some cable kickbacks. These are another super hyped up glute exercise, but I do think that they have some merit for that. You can do these a multitude of ways, but I prefer doing them with it up around my thigh rather than my ankle. A lot of people will be bending forward and really kicking the heel all the way back, but with this I'm trying to keep my chest up more. I kind of show that in this next set of them on my other leg, but I'm trying to keep my chest up and I'm really just pulling up with my leg from my glutes. That's why having it up on my thigh makes that a little bit easier. It forces me not to use my leg. It really forces me just to pull up with my glute muscles. See here, I'm showing you to keep your chest up, keep your eyes forward, and squeeze with the glutes. This also helps eliminate back pain, in my opinion, so that's why I personally like to do them this way. And then the last exercise of the TRISET is going to be kneeling squats using the cable. So with this, I'm using 2 ankle straps. Basically, I just strapped the 2 ankle straps together and then strapped it around my waist, tightened it enough so that it fit. You can do these with resistance bands or another sort of attachment. This was my only option at this gym, so that's why I'm using the 2 ankle straps. So basically you just have this wrapped around your waist and then you connect it to the cable. I did these kneeling. You can also do these standing up with either the resistance band or the cable machine, and you're basically just pulling up, see right there, with the glutes, kind of making this kneeling motion. You see a lot of people doing these with the barbell, just on the floor, but I found that using a resistance band or using the cable has just been way more effective in targeting my glutes, so that's why I have been sticking with this option instead. So for each of these exercises, they are very glute focused exercises. That's why I wanted to end on them, just to really burn out the glutes at the end. And each of these, you're going to be doing 3 sets of 15 reps to burn it out. Alright guys, so that was the leg workout. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I plan on making more workout type videos and kind of focusing on that as well, and just getting more content content out there in general. I am now at my workplace. I work inside of a chiropractor, inside of a gym. So yeah, I'm gonna get a massage with my girl Samantha today, and yeah, that's about it. Like I said, hope you liked it. Please comment suggestions, things that you guys want to see, all that good stuff down there. Like this video if you enjoyed the workout. Let me know how it went for you. As you could see, I was totally dying during some of it. That was hard. My quads are on fire right now, and the booty. But yeah, I don't know. That's all I got today. I'm like kind of blanking on what else I want to say. There's like people who keep pulling up next to me and like kind of glancing at me strangely because I'm just talking to myself in my car. But that's life. Gotta do it. And please subscribe if you guys like this. It kind of lets me know that you guys are like wanting to watch my YouTube stuff. It helps a lot. Yeah, that's it. Have a beautiful day. It is Thursday. I'm gonna enjoy my time off. I'm like so fried right now. I don't know. I can't even think straight. I don't even know what to say. Bye. I did some warm-up squats too that got kind of cut off. Alright, so we're gonna start the workout.
Stop.